let's create some text. So we go up here to the viewer window, and we're going to go down to the generator here, and this is a sort of a graphics generator, down to text, and then text. Over to the controls tab up the top, and just replace sample text with whatever you'd like. Oops, text. And here we've got a lot of parameters for size, font, orientation, and you can have a play with those. Back to the video tab, and then you just simply drag and drop down into your timeline. I think as a default it comes in at about 10 seconds, depending on whatever the user settings are. You could make that how long you need it to be. If you place your playhead over top, then you'll be able to play it through. Okay, and you can fade in and out of that. You can, you can apply filters to it. You can do anything to that clip that you can to a video clip. Okay, if you click on it once to activate it, it comes up in the canvas. And at this point you can move it around. You can change its orientation, you can make it bigger or smaller, you can even spin it around if you want to, you can apply keyframes. Let's just leave it in the middle for now. So this is just plain text with nothing in the background. But if we want to place some text on top of some content, we do that exactly by, we could just use the text that we had before, drag it down, we place it on top of a video track. Or if you had a still there or something else, that would be absolutely fine as well. Actually, I'm going to make that even shorter. Now place the playhead on top of the two layers and the two audio tracks there, so it's 4 tracks altogether. You can see that the text is on top of the video. If I activate that, then I can grab it and place it down onto the black bit where the video is letterboxed, so I can read it a little bit easier. Because as you know, if you've got, say, white text on top of white content, you won't be able to read it very well. Okay. Now if you wanted to have your text, say, in the lower third of the video, we can create a solid block of color to put underneath it. Say if this was all really white under here. Well, as it is right now where it's placed, it doesn't look very good. So we go down to the generator again, and this time if we just say we want a color, just a solid color to place underneath, and we're going to change it from gray to black. Back up to video, and I'm going to drag and drop this color solid between the text and the video itself. And make that the same size. Now when I place my playhead over the top, the color solid is actually blocking the video itself. So, because the video is on the bottom layer, block of color, and then the text on top, so we can see the text. If I select the color, and using the crop tool, I can pull that down just to a lower third. And I can even change the opacity. If I go over to this toggle overlays, it looks a bit like mountain peaks. If you turn that on, you get a pink line in the audio layers and a black line in the video clips. And the black line represents the opacity level. So if you bring that down and change the opacity, it just makes the text stand out a little bit. Now what would look even better is if we did not have this clip letterboxed. Instead, turn back to the arrow tool. Let's just pull that out. That's it. Great. I might even turn this up a little bit. There. So now we've got some text that's clearly readable on top of a video layer.